This is the best deck in Clash Mini right now. You have the Barbarian King, Dagger Goblin, Archer, Prince, P.E.K.K.A and the Healing Ranger. You have the Barbarian King, who is the best hero in Clash Mini right now. He is a great tank, he deals a lot of damage, he supports his allies by doubling their DPS and his invincibility is completely broken. Next up is the Dagger Goblin, who pairs up really well with the Barbarian King. He has the anti-heal to counter all the healing abilities, the burst ability allows him to deal a lot of damage and the invisibility allows him to survive for way longer. The Archer is another great pick because she pairs up really well with the Barbarian King with the double shot and the burst ability, and the third ability is awesome with the Barbarian King. Then you have the Healing Ranger, who is gonna keep your entire board alive because she heals a lot of HP, and she also has the Unstoppable, which is gonna counter any kind of stuns or slows. Next up is the P.E.K.K.A, who deals a lot of damage, especially when paired up with the Barbarian King. And finally we have the Prince, who has a great clash ability. For our first game, we will be facing against a Shield Maiden, and Shield Maiden is probably one of the best hero in Clash Mini right now. So we are gonna place the Dagger Goblin towards the left of the Barbarian King while the Healing Ranger towards the right of the Barbarian King. What this will allow us to do is that the Healing Ranger will always heal the Dagger Goblin, and that's our plan. He's gonna go for the Healing Ranger. The Shield Maiden casts her Clash ability, and the best part about Shield Maiden is that she's gonna eat my Dagger Goblin, which is what exactly is gonna happen in this round. But it's completely fine because our Barbarian King is still alive, and our Healing Ranger is gonna keep my Barbarian King alive till the end. Frenzy mode is about to start, and then the Barbarian King will literally eat the Shield Maiden, and now it's time for the Healing Ranger to go down just like that. Heading into the second round, first we are gonna cycle out the P.E.K.K.A and the Prince out of the shop, then we are gonna reroll for more Dagger Goblin. Let's just go for the anti-heal on the Dagger Goblin after cycling out our Archer, and now we are gonna go for the extra healing on our Healing Ranger and boost ability on the Dagger Goblin. Now let's see what he is gonna play. Alright, so he is gonna play the Mega Knight. The Shield Maiden casts her Clash ability, the Dagger Goblin gets the anti-heal on the Mega Knight. That is gonna counter the Healing Ranger a fair bit, but my Dagger Goblin is pretty low and he's gonna be taken down. Now the Healing Ranger can keep the Barbarian King alive. Let's see what's gonna happen. The Barbarian King is getting a lot of damage from Reflection and the damage from the Healing Ranger and the Mega Knight. The Frenzy mode turns on, and that is gonna take down my Barbarian King because he is pretty low. And now it's time for sudden death, but my Healing Ranger is low, and so she is gonna be taken down. Heading into our third round, we have a lot of Archer in our shop, so let's just place her down, and she's gonna target the Healing Ranger. It's also gonna divert the Dagger Goblin from going straight ahead to the Mega Knight to going by a little turn. We are gonna go for the speed boost ability on the Archer so that she's gonna pair up really well with the Barbarian King, and let's just upgrade our Healing Ranger with the Unstoppable ability. Alright, so the Healing Ranger is gonna get the heal off on the Dagger Goblin, and that Unstoppable is a lot of value, while the Archer is slowly damaging the Healing Ranger. Another stun from the Mega Knight, but that was nothing because my Healing Ranger is gonna get the Unstoppables. The healing was a lot of value. It healed my Barbarian King as well as the Dagger Goblin, and that was an easy third round for us. Heading into the fourth round, we have 2 stacks on a Dagger Goblin, which is really awesome. Now we are gonna make the Dagger Goblin invisible with the third ability, and let's just 3-star our Healing Ranger, and that's our plan. We have one more elixir which we are gonna use in a later round, but let's see what we can do in this round. The wider area is gonna allow the Healing Ranger to always heal the Barbarian King as well as the Dagger Goblin, which is gonna be insane value. Alright, so let's see what he's gonna go for. He's gonna go for the Valkyrie, which doesn't has the anti-heal, which is awesome for us, and he also went for the Archer, which is gonna target towards the Barbarian King, allowing the Barbarian King to charge the super way faster. The Dagger Goblin is dealing a lot of damage to the Shield Maiden. Alright, the Reflection is gonna deal a lot of damage. My Dagger Goblin is taken down, but the Archer is dealing a lot of damage. Can the Archer sustain? The Archer has 7 stack, and that is gonna be enough for us to win the first game. Heading into our second game, we are gonna face against a Nature Bond, which we really don't see as often as we used to. But let's see what the Nature Bond has got for us. We're gonna place the Archer on the Shocker tile, just so that the Archer can get a little value out of that tile. And let's just get the third upgrade on the Archer because it pairs really well with the Barbarian King. He goes for the deer form as usual because the first round deer form is way better than the human form because of more DPS. Alright, so the stun is gonna deal a lot of damage to the Barbarian King, which is quite annoying. The skeleton guard is taking down. The invincibility is also popped up on my Barbarian King. The Barbarian King gets another super, but that isn't gonna be enough for my archer to win against the nature bond with all the stunts and everything like that. Moving into our second round, we have got the healing ranger and the prince. We might just cycle out the prince because yeah, prince is not gonna be the thing which we need right now. And now let's just get the dagger goblin down. And let's just get a reroll and get the bow stability on the dagger goblin because that is gonna be really good if we get even a single stack in the second round. So let's see what we can do in this round. Alright, he didn't decide to place anything, so this is an easy win for us. Although the stun is really annoying on the dagger goblin, so we might just get the unstoppable ability on the healing ranger. Alright, we are gonna win this round, but unfortunately we didn't get a single stack on a dagger goblin, which was really unfortunate, but it's alright. Moving on to the third round, and now we are gonna get the healing ranger upgraded with the wider area so that she can heal everything. And let's just 3-star the dagger goblin, and the 3-star dagger goblin is pretty scary, so let's see what he's gonna play. Okay, so we time traveled with the power of editing, and let's see what he's gonna go for. He has gone for the electro wizard witch combo, which is kinda dead right now, and that is gonna allow my dagger goblin to get a lot of stack. 3 stack, come on, 4 stack, let's go. 4 stack, 5 stack, and let's see if we can get a 6 stack. And we're gonna get the 6 stack. Come on, the 7th. We got 7 stacks out of that round, which is just insane value. Moving on to the 4th round, and our dagger goblin already has 7 stacks, which is just insane. And we're gonna get the unstoppable on the healing ranger, which is gonna allow the dagger goblin to not get stunned out of the electro wizard. After successfully time traveling once again, he's gonna go for the prince on the healing ranger, but that is gonna allow my dagger goblin to get 1 more stack. The unstoppable is gonna come down from a healing ranger. 10 stacks on the dagger goblin, 18 damage, 19 damage, and now the dagger goblin deals 20 damage, which is just insane. For our final game, we will be facing against a Grand Warden. So let's just place our Barbarian King in the front at the start. And now we are going to place down the archer with the 3rd upgrade targeting towards the shocker tile, because I'm pretty sure he's going to place something to counter my dagger goblin, because dagger goblin is pretty common in this meta. Obviously he goes for the dagger goblin, and the archer is going to target towards his Grand Warden, which is awesome. And the archer is going to get 1 stack, and that is going to deal a lot of damage to the Grand Warden. Although we are going to lose this round because he has a lot of melee units which dealt a lot of damage towards my Barbarian King, and it's alright, we can lose the first round. Heading into the second round, we are going to place the healing ranger down because she is going to heal the Barbarian King as well as the archer. And we're going to place her in front of the archer and get the wider area so that she can heal the Barbarian King as well as the archer. And now we are going to cycle out the P.E.K.K.A. and get the extra healing on the healing ranger, and let's just upgrade the archer because archer is going to provide a lot of value by popping out all the shields, and she's also going to pair up really well with the Barbarian King. The Barbarian King goes towards the Grand Warden because of the invisibility. He goes for the anti-heal on the dagger goblin, which is kinda annoying because that is gonna wreck me in this round, but it's completely fine. Let's see if the Barbarian King can still sustain. Barbarian King gets a super, invincibility is popped up, and he somehow manages to win the second round, which is awesome. Moving on to the third round, we are gonna cycle out the P.E.K.K.A. because we don't need him at this point, and we are gonna get the dagger goblin. Cycle out the prince once again, get a 3-star archer and the dagger goblin with the bow stability, and let's see if we can get a single burst out of the dagger goblin because alright, he's gonna go for the prince, and that is gonna allow my dagger goblin to get a boost. Okay, that didn't allow my dagger goblin to get a bow stability, but it is completely fine. The archer is dealing a lot of damage, and she literally ate the entire board. Moving on to the fourth round, and we are going to counter his prince with our prince, and we are going to get the invisibility on the dagger goblin so that our dagger goblin can survive for way longer with the invisibility and get a few boost off. That's what we are hoping for. Our prince is going to be taken down by his prince because of the 20 damage, but it's completely fine because our dagger goblin is going to turn invisible and take down his prince. The dagger goblin didn't get any boost, but the archer is dealing a lot of damage, and the archer might just clear out everything. 4 stacks on the archer, 5 stacks, and the Valkyrie is taken down, and the archer is the winner.